Welcome to the Working Title podcast where we're always working on something. Today we're going to be talking about some movies. My name is Seamus. Welcome. I am joined today by Josh. How you doing, bud?
Doing great, bro.
Awesome. And today we're going to be reviewing the new Bad Boys movie. Bad Boys for Life.
Dude, it's kind of a corny title.
It's really fucking corny, and it doesn't make any sense because it's the third movie.
Shouldn't it just be Bad Boys 3? Isn't that like kind of a cooler move to make?
Yes.
The title?
If this was the fourth Bad Boys movie, it would make so much more sense.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
That's
true.
true.
It could be Bad Boys, the number 4.
What was the second one called?
Bad Boys 2.
Oh, and so it was just regular Bad Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Boys 2. There was no like...
there was no third movie. It went Bad Boys 2, and now Bad Boys.
Yeah, definitely.
For
You're
Life.
right. That's a nice observation. I feel like that would have been more appropriate for the fourth one, which
Yeah,
they
right?
totally left it wide open for that. It seems.
They
the
did,
end.
yeah.
But then at that
weird.
point, I mean, it really becomes like what's in Tropic Thunder. You know, Ben Stiller's character. He does all those. He's like a
the Simple
superhero.
Jack.
He does like 20 of that same sequel.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna turn into.
But that's all of Michael Bay's movies. Like Transformers is just the same movie over and over and over again. Bad Boys, it seems like it's the same movie over and over and over again.
I really gotta say, Seamus, I had such high expectations coming in for this one.
Really?
Yeah, because like we've discussed on numerous occasions, I love the first one, love the second one. I was like, dude, there's no way it's gonna be bad.
Right.
It should be great.
It should be.
You know, especially with like almost all of the original cast.
Yeah.
Like,
Which is surprising, kind of.
yeah.
That they all still wanted to.
It's
be in the
cool
project.
that everybody was at that spot in their career where they're like, yeah, dude, that was definitely something cool and special. We should do it again. But it's almost like, maybe not. Do you think it would have been better for the Bad Boy legacy if this movie never came out?
Ooh. No.
No?
I think
You're glad it came out.
I'm glad it came out, especially now, because it shows the development of Martin Lawrence and Will Smith as people and as actors too. Because I haven't ever seen the first two movies.
Okay, I got you.
So going into this one, I was like, it's just an action movie.
Please tell me that you'll see him now, though, if you get a chance.
Yeah. I've seen parts of the first one and parts of the second one. I haven't seen them all the way through.
If you're a human in America in the last 10 years and you haven't seen part of Bad Boys 1 on TV at some point, you're fucking living under a rock.
Yeah. Like, I've watched Hot Fuzz, and the ending of Hot Fuzz is basically the ending of Bad Boys 1. But
have you seen Hot Fuzz all the way through?
yes, Hot Fuzz is great. The Cornetto trilogy is
That's a pretty solid
A+.
Pretty solid
oh my
flick.
God, it's so good.
Okay, so we were saying, so you're saying it was okay that it was made.
Yes.
You don't think it was a total abortion? The arts.
No, because it's an action movie.
Yeah.
And the way that I would grade an action movie is a lot different than the way I would grade like a horror movie or a comedy or something like that. I don't know. I think it was good that it was made. It's a good action movie. The story's not anything special because it's an action movie. It needed to come out.
The time is, in my eyes, the time is almost kind of past.
Yeah.
Where movies like that, like action movies, can really be like the massive blockbusters that they were 20, 25 years ago. I don't know. I just don't feel like it has the same charm now because there's just been, the formula has been banged into the ground so hard so many times by so many different directors and the public in general, especially like movie aficionados who they want to see something different or a different take or something that's not the fucking same monotonous bullshit.
Right.
And you know,
it seems like Michael Bay does it the best, kind of. Well, I think there's been enough time for like the Marvel movies to take over where action movies were at one point.
Yes, that's what Marvel movies now are what action movies were 25 years ago.
Yeah, because they're so huge and they make so much money.
Yes.
And now action movies are kind of fallen in the wayside, or they have to become more like Marvel movies where the spectacle is there completely.
And then also all the
which
big...
I felt that in this one.
What's that?
Bit. I felt that there was a lot more spectacle
in
this movie, because like we'll get into
a lot of
it.
spectacle.
Yeah, we're like the beginning of the movie. It's kind of normal for the most part, where there's like a drug lord who's coming back to Miami, right? Yeah, Miami, and like drug lord doing drug lord shit and assassinating people, you know, and it seems like a Bad Boys movie, and then at the end it's like, oh, but there's witches, you know, and it's like,
when you say it like that,
what? Witches in like this real world movie?
Yeah,
you're kidding me, right?
She was into some black magic shit, dude.
Yeah,
she was into Santeria.
Oh my, come on, really?
That was a weird angle. That was an angle I was not expecting.
Yeah, like if they wanted to play up that the main villain, spoilers, right? Or this is a spoiler cast here. If you don't want to hear any spoilers, turn it off.
They want to hear.
I'm not going to time. I might put a time code in the bottom in the description if you want to pass the spoilers. But like, if they wanted to play up the father and son connection between Will Smith and the dude, like the villain guy that's killing everybody, just play that up, and don't be like, but his mom's a witch. Cause then that's why he's like so really good at driving a motorcycle, and just be like,
exactly.
It's the dad, even though she's like the leader of this cartel in Mexico. Make that the point, and not the fact that she's a witch. It made no fucking sense.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Definitely. And there's just, I think maybe also the reason why I've seen Marvel really replace the action films is like the main sort of cultural height of that art form is most of the action stars that carried those movies 25 years ago are kind of aging out. You know, they're kind of getting a little bit too old to play those parts anymore, and that's maybe like why the Marvel movies have done a little better. That they they're getting these young studly leading men nobody've ever heard of, or people that haven't done as much.
Right.
So maybe that's like another reason why these action movies are kind of losing their gusto, because Arnold isn't in there as much anymore. Stallone.
Yeah.
All these dudes that carried those big blockbuster movies back in the day are kind of too. They're not.
I mean, Keanu Reeves is still around. He's
Keanu Reeves is kicking. He actually, I stand corrected a little bit. He's definitely fucking. He's probably still got some other ones left.
Oh, definitely.
I heard they're doing Matrix 4 right now.
Yeah, and at the same time,
hopefully that doesn't suck dick.
I hope it's really good. I'm watching.
The other ones are pretty dope, dude.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm watching the Matrix movies right now, and I've finished the first two. I have to watch Revolutions, I think.
Was it the first time you've actually seen the movies? Or?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. I remember watching the first one.
First one's the best though, right?
Yes. It's, oh my God.
Hands down the best.
Yeah. I actually really like the second one with the vampire dude, the Machiavellian or whatever.
That whole like
the fight scene is phenomenal.
Yeah, the fight scene. Also, where they're doing the chase on the semi truck through that city. Yes. That's fucking awesome. That really
part's
good.
Amazing. But I need to watch Revolutions because I hear that's when it takes shit.
Yeah,
like shits itself completely.
That's almost one that you have to watch a couple times. There's like this whole scene with the Oracle at the end.
Oh, right.
Oh, did I just fucking...
No, I remember parts of it because I was probably
fucked it up. I spoiled it for you, bro. I'm sorry.
I was probably like 9 years old when that came out. No, I wasn't 9. I remember seeing parts of it when I was 9 years old. It wasn't like it was brand new. I watched it on TV.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing like parts where they're fighting the alien or the machines in the real world in Zion, and just being like, what's going on? Having no context of the other movies. It's like, this is a weird movie. Yeah, they're in like giant power suits.
I remember, I'm a little older than you, so I remember that movie came out when I was like 11, and I was still like mentally, it was still too young to... Like, I don't even remember. Like, I probably saw it a couple years later. I just didn't even pay it any mind. My brain wasn't ready to to actually process what they were really trying to say with it.
Right.
I didn't get it till my adulthood, and then it really kind of sunk in like how great of a film it actually is.
Yeah. They all seem pretty good so far.
Yeah.
We'll see how 4 does. But at the same time, they're also filming the John Wick 4. And that's going to have... that can go on for however many they want to continue writing.
Yeah. I thought John Wick 3 was a fucking... not a good flick.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's not a good flick.
Is it
bro.
not?
I made the mistake of going by myself. Maybe that was like...
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but still, I don't know. I mean, maybe it also has to do with the fact that I pulled a Seamus and I didn't see the first 2 before going to see it.
Yeah.
So I stand totally guilty on that point. Maybe if there was a little... But I mean, how much... I mean, have you seen 1 and 2 or what?
I've seen the first one.
Seen the first
parts of the second one. I feel like I've seen the second one. I think I have.
It's an action movie. How could there really have been that much in the first and second that I'm missing in the
No.
third?
All you need to know is
By not
somebody
watching
killed
them
his dog.
first.
That's
What's up?
All you need to know is somebody killed his dog. That's it.
But okay, so Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah.
What were some things that you
movie.
liked about it? What's to like about this movie, if anything?
I think Will Smith, his performance in the movie was really good. Like really good. Playing that kind of like older cop that still is playing like he's at the top of his game.
Yeah.
And really being at the top of his game at the same time, while other people are like, no, you need to stop. You know, there's no way that you're going to be able to continue this lifestyle. You need to stop now and think about settling
so driven
down.
to fucking
to
be
just
a
to
badass.
continue. And it's really good. His performance was so good.
Yeah, Will Smith almost never disappoints. He's and especially in that role. That's why there's 3 of them. Is because he does so well in that role.
Yeah,
where he really the first one he's really good, but the second one he really plays that role like to the best. That's probably the best of his performances.
Yeah, I think the relationship between Martin Lawrence and Will Smith is really, really good.
Really
so you can tell. Even without seeing the other ones, you can tell that these characters have been through a shit ton of stuff
There's definitely
together.
a nice chemistry that they've cultivated between them for sure.
It's that's like the only parts that I liked. Chase scenes are good. The couple that were in the movie.
Yeah, I just didn't like that one where there was like a cell phone video that surfaced with the son shooting Will Smith on the bike. I thought that they shouldn't have taken it to 2019 to 2020 with you showing off the new technology. I just feel like whenever I see that in movies now, I just think no. It just doesn't. It just seems unreal. It seems dumb. I guess
it seems something that's from like 5 years ago. The
fucking stupid thing is they they spent all this money to make everything as authentic as possible, but then when they're showing the that clip in the movie, they make like a fake website.
Yeah, it looks
it's
like
just
it's
like
from
total.
2007.
It looks like something like a fucking shitty Chinese hacker just put together.
Yeah,
it doesn't. It's not like they can't use YouTube or whatever.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was a little corny.
They even mentioned 4chan. It was like,
what the fuck is 4chan? I hear people love that shit.
It's like a message board.
Is it cool?
No, it's a hotbed for trolls and racists and fucking right-wing extremists.
Just like message boards and shit?
That's all it is.
Who has the time for that shit?
Weirdos.
Who?
Weirdos. That's it.
When I go onto a website and I see anything that even remotely resembles a message board that I have to like click in 6 or 7 times to get to something, why?
Yeah, and that's all 4chan is. It's not like pages. There's certain pages that are like topics. So there's like /B, which is like it's the weird one.
4chan.
Yeah, where there's a lot of porn and a bunch of like weird shit going on, where it's just blocks of text and then maybe an image, and that's it. It's really, really weird.
I hear about this thing not frequently. I haven't heard about it maybe in a couple months, but there was a while where I kept hearing 4chan.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this 4chan shit?
It was a big part of the 2016 election.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because there were the frog Pepe meme, that like frog character. I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
That's where the idea that frog character was a right wing icon
Yeah.
was in like Kekistan. I'll show you all this stuff.
Okay.
It gets really fucking weird because it's all
4chans?
message board stuff.
Fucking message.
That makes no sense. It makes no sense in the story that a video would be shared on 4chan because you can't do that. You can post a link
Yeah.
and then people can copy and paste it, but you can't post a video on 4chan.
Yeah.
So there's no way that there could be any, like, it was spreading on 4chan other than a link to another page, which then you would say that the
Even
page,
a video like that, dude. I
makes
mean,
no
if
sense.
it was the real world, dude, you couldn't like really.
yeah, it would be on LiveLeak.
Yeah, you'd have to
That's-
have that on
that's
like
the thing
the
that they
dark
should've
web,
done.
right? You
Yeah.
couldn't just have like a fucking snuff video on the internet.
You can,
Can
because
you really?
LiveLeak is a thing where you can.
What's it called?
LiveLeak. That's where
Live
like
Leak.
you see those videos from like China that are like the security camera footage
Yeah.
of just streets, and then like some truck goes haywire and like loses a tire, and the tire shoots down the road and like hits a
yeah.
dude in the head, and his head just bursts. That
Dude.
you can see that on LiveLeak, where it would make so much more sense to be like, this video came out on LiveLeak and people went crazy
Yeah.
because this is a current event.
Can we
you know.
go back to? I saw one of those videos once. It was like a compilation
Oh,
of
really?
videos like that
Mhm.
of just completely impossible. Like the odds of these things happening are just so astronomically low.
Yeah.
But yet here's perfect, clear video evidence. Some dude just fucking like getting gas and then up the fucking freeway. A car loses a tire in some sort of thing, and the tire bounces
Yep.
off
just hits
over the
him.
overpass down on the street, and then somehow comes and just fucking hits the person right in the head.
Yeah, it's insane. I remember seeing one that was this random like drunk dude walking down the street in China or Thailand, and he gets struck by lightning in the middle of the street,
What the
and
fuck?
like just gets up and like looks around like crazy, and then
hope
just
hope
keeps
anybody didn't
walking.
see that, man. Hope
Yeah.
anybody didn't see that shit there, bud.
It was fucking
He was
crazy.
struck by lightning?
Yeah,
Poor guy.
and then just got up and walked away. He was like, I'm fine.
If that was like a white Me Too chick, she'd be like, "Oh my god, I just got struck by lightning, like, and nobody's here to help me. Like, what the fuck? Everybody should drop what they're doing, and like, I just got struck by lightning. What the fuck?" But because he's noble and stoic and from a third world country, he's like, "Oh, it's all right, man.
Yeah. How you
That's
get
not as
struck
bad
by
as what the
lightning?
communists did." So,
Yeah, you just
whereas
get struck by
Bridget's like,
lightning.
"What the fuck?
Oh no, screaming.
Stupid bitch."
Yeah, there's so many inconsistencies in this movie,
Yeah.
but at the
maybe-
end of the day, it's an action movie.
What's this up? Just briefly,
Mhm.
we don't need to go on for too long, but this final scene, and I think I even remember I had to break my silence in the movie theater, and say to you like, can you just believe that this final scene, there's all this fire that's happening,
right.
and they just always happen to be in the right place where they're not being affected by any of the totally harsh artificial environment around them. Like everything's falling in flames, and then there's the classic cliffhanger shit where somebody's holding on to another person that's falling over the ledge, and they're falling to their death, just falling to a certain death.
Mm-hmm.
And just holding on, and then you just right when they're gonna slip, somebody else comes and grabs them. I think shit like that is bleh. Yeah. And then once the guy finds out that Will Smith is his dad, all of a sudden he doesn't want to kill him, and he's fucking just weird family shit between. I don't know.
It's weird. It's Michael Bay doing Michael Bay. He got his cameo in the movie.
Did he really?
Yeah, during Martin Lawrence's daughter's wedding, he was like the announcer dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you, Mike.
Sure. He's
I mean,
a weirdo.
I'm not gonna say that it was a horrible abortion. I certainly wouldn't say that. Like I said,
no.
There's some things to like. Love the first two Bad Boys movies. Love Will Smith's performance.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, there's certain spots even that we didn't mention, that I didn't mention throughout that I was like kind of captivated by, kind of enjoying.
Yeah, it's all right. The fight scenes are really good. The shootouts are, some of them are good, some of them are not.
It was just some stuff was so.
Yeah,
and that's okay.
yeah.
Hopefully, it'll be the last one.
I really hope so.
But they did leave it wide open for the fourth one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, they did. I
They
don't know.
did.
I don't know. We'll yeah.
Okay. So
What would you give
what
this
do you
movie?
give it?
I want you to go first.
Okay, I'll give it a 7.
You're gonna give it a 7? I don't want to feel like an asshole now.
A what?
I don't feel like an asshole now. I don't know. It's not my kind of movie, but as an action movie, it did good. I'm gonna have to give it a
3?
No, I'm gonna give it a 5.
5? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
Because as an action movie, it does really good, but as like a movie, it sucks. You know, like
Yeah.
it's enjoyable. It's a shut your brain off action
Yeah.
movie, so it does good.
I
in
think
that
it's definitely
aspect.
a movie that, if you're sitting at home with your boo on a Friday night,
Oh yeah,
something pops on Netflix or pay-per-view.
yeah,
Oh, Bad Boys for Life. What is this? It's $5.99. We should watch this tonight.
yeah.
You should probably take the opportunity to watch it. Or if it's in a Goodwill bin for 99 cents, you
Yeah.
should probably go in and pay 99 cents, add it to your collection, watch it one time, and yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I would say it would be better to rent it. Like having gone to the theater to see it, it was an alright experience.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's other movies that are so much more fit for like the cinema experience
Yeah.
of like going to the theater and sitting down and having the popcorn and all that. This is one that you can just watch on TV
Yeah,
and
that's definitely
you can get the same
And I'm
experience.
sure that they will probably be playing this on TV aplenty.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like the other ones.
Yeah, TNT's gonna get a hold of it and
Oh,
fucking
yeah. bro.
reruns after reruns.
Love to see what those Will Smith residuals checks look like in about 20 years from that movie.
Oh, it's gonna be
Good
ridiculous.
for him, bro.
Yeah, he's doing fucking good.
Oh, yeah, bro.
All right.
All right, guys.
Yeah, so that's our review of Bad Boys for Life. It's an alright movie. Watch it if you want to. If you like action movies, it's a pretty good one. But yeah, that's going to be about it for this podcast. We'll catch you next time when we review something else. We've been going through all of Kendrick Lamar's movies, or Kendrick Lamar's albums. He might make a movie. That'd be really cool. He should make a movie.
Said that.
Yeah. But so if you want to hear our music reviews, that's what we're doing right now. We have some other stuff earlier on that we did, but that was Bad Boys for Life that we just reviewed. Thank you for listening. Catch you next time. Bye.